Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you, we bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's show. So ahead of the match where Arsenal will play against Inter Milan for San Siro. So Saka don't do press conference alongside Ateta will do your own press conference. So when you watch Saka press conference, one of the major takeaway, I mean the fact is Saka called the talk say they don't study Inter and they know how dangerous Inter did. Saka even mentioned the fullbacks of Inter Milan, the centre backs of Inter Milan, and the fact that Inter Milan gets two good strikers in Thuram and Lautaro Martinez, which will change game. So all things being equal, it's safe to say, okay, I thought I'd already give the breakdown to the player. So, okay, well, like this, so now go mark this one, mark that one, do like this, do that. So, well, we just expect to make them go there and make them know overwhelmed by the occasion because Simone Inzaghi said they preparing players to fight Arsenal. So, it not going to be easy match. In fact, talking about this Champions League, I hope you want to see the type of things, the shenanigans, what happened yesterday. First of all, AC Milan go Santiago Bernabeu. They scatter Real Madrid. I think that match ended like 3-1. Real Madrid don't know what to hit them. Although Real Madrid backline said they a bit shaky. They don't really lose Vasquez. They play left back. Like that backline not really did that strong. You get, but Real Madrid collects. Real Madrid so back to back. They chop and tomorrow no day. But the major one will be say bust my brain. Now be Sporting Lisbon versus Manchester City. Pep Guardiola was embarrassed. Pep Guardiola was humiliated. In fact, before this match, Manchester City get 26-game unbeaten run for Champions League, where they talk saying it be like the longest run so far. They don't surpass Chelsea, surpass Manchester United, surpass this, surpass that. Baba, they humble them. I know the funny thing, the coach will run this package. Now be Ruben Amorim, will be the new coach of Manchester United. You get because you know say they never carry power given for Man U. Now Van Nistelrooy still there, they run things. So in they try to wrap up things for Sporting Lisbon when they you can flog them. Many people enter my DMs, CHUKS, you see what's happened. And you know why this is interesting. Before this match, I made a speech. I say this match Man City go play against what they call them? So Sporting Lisbon is going to be an audition. For who? For Victor Gyökeres. So that we will see how the guy go play, whether he go fare very well against the likes of Manchester City. And the guy scored a hat-trick, although you go talk to two of those goals now penalties, but at least I know watch the game, but at least I watch the highlights. The first goal, that no penalty. The guy show why in the machine, why he's a fox in the box, and why many Arsenal fans are calling for him. But after seeing the headline, after seeing the scoreline, the journalistic side of me say, why did this thing happen like this? Because that's why they talk say, if they look all the games where Arsenal don't drop points, the next question you should ask yourself is why this happen like that? Most of our owner, red card, and bad officiating and indiscipline. Now do us for all the games so we drop points. Yes. Now for this Manchester City own, injury. You see this thing when they call injury bad. For everybody who enter my DM say, CHUKS, have you seen what Sporting Lisbon did to Manchester City? Did you take out time to do research on which lineup Man City used to play this game? She wanna take time, check out because I did. And when you look at the lineup, you go see say Man City put some players in unfamiliar positions. In fact, injury ravaged them. First of all, look at their defense. Who is Simpson? That's an academy boy. Simpson, they pay Akanji for center back. Rico Lewis, not be first choice person where they put for fullback because Walker is not available. Rico Lewis go play for that place. Now you have two people who say they're not there for first 11, no man on a good day for Man City. They enter Man City defense. What do you expect? You're having a Simpson, you had this like the defense no they stable. Simpson, Rico Lewis. Now look at the four people where they're behind Elialan. Savio is playing in an unfamiliar position. Savio is not a midfielder, he's a winger. So where they put on there, Matthew Nunes is playing in an unfamiliar position. See you in there. Foden, in fact, no people there for wings for City, Jeremy Doku and Savio. When you look at this midfield, the team where Man City puts, no man Kovacic can never be a Rodri. So that was why Sporting Lisbon were able to run riots on the night because the first thing went into my head now, something must be wrong. I go check the lineup. I can't say, No wonder now. They don't get good defense. They don't get good midfield behind Eli Haaland. Ike Gundogan is not in the first 11. Bernardo Silva did there. Although for the second half, another kind 85 minutes, they brought in Kevin De Bruyne, but it was little too late. There's no magic they could have performed. For the post-match press conference, Pep Guardiola also was lamenting on what injuries are doing to them. So just say quite sad for you to know. Say now, Man City don't lose back to back to back. Don't forget, say Tottenham must knock them 2-0, I be 2-1. Bournemouth can't let them know 2-1 again. Now, Sporting Lisbon don't get a 4-1. That is 3 straight losses back to back to back to back. For the weekend now, they go play Brighton, I think at the Amex Stadium. For you to know, say injuries can change your future. It can change your trajectory. It can change your direction. Don't be saying you know good though. On paper, we'll be Sporting Lisbon for Man City today, but injury go humble you. Just like injury humble us. That's what life be. You get. Check that one. I say Pep Guardiola don't know what thing they do. No, don't be surprised for the weekend. We'll see say Brighton under their coach will be hustler because Brighton self they ban out. Brighton on paper they feel they even back past Bournemouth. Brighton will let Man City no give them back. That's what life be. You get. So let's just proceed. Although as we happy say Man City they collect, maybe we make sure say we win our own game. If we know if we win, like we see Saka they talk for the press conference. Saka say let us try and keep a clean sheet. Say if we keep clean sheets ahead, we get a chance to actually do the normal thing. You get. First, at the same time, the comment section says Savio they play normal, but I don't know where Savio they play. So maybe and get argument. Say Savio na midfield, I been a winger. They bring her to come play midfield. Matthew Nunes na winger in B. I beg, I don't follow you argue. I don't like this now. I just focus on the news what they do. I don't want to see any comments to go make me go trigger that debating side of me. All right, so the Daily Mirror, away from everything you have for Champions League, when the comments are going to talk, say that West Ham penalty, we condemn Manchester United to defeat on what turned out to be Erik ten Hag's final game in charge, should not have been awarded, according to the PGML chief Howard Webb. But this is coming late because they don't already sack the manager. That is why bad refereeing, bad officiating, they get dire consequences. Imagine if to say Manchester United not lose against West Ham, they will not sack that manager. But because they lost, they can't sack him. Now you're going to come outside and say the penalty where they give West Ham, they're not supposed to give them. Okay, what's the retire? What this one do now? What's in this message now? One do. The deed has been done. So it is high time they start to reduce the salary or penalize those officiating referees, collect their salary and say, okay, you don't do mistake. Oh, this is a grave mistake. You don't do mistake. Oh, yeah, your salary will not go pay you for this week. Oh, and then they will come the day very, very careful on how they will do things. Now, on the one way concern Arsenal, Inter Milan versus Arsenal at the San Siro, this is a tough match. You get, but we say will not be small team. But this one where they say Declan Rice don't get one to we do. I mean, don't follow them travel. Well, I say I say Odegaard still follow them travel. So at least that creativity where they lack will still see him, because if you watch Ateta press conference, Ateta say Declan Rice at least he play the full training. You get, and he pass him with flying colors. You know, get injured, nothing do him. So that one alone, as something to say, he give me joy. See, our man, he do well. See, he do very, very well. So I did happy say Odegaard don't come back again, because Odegaard, now we don't know how important that guy don't do. Like I told you, because Saka still dey confident. Say Arsenal go win the league. Despite all the noise in social media from the pundits, he said, you know the reason all those ones, because see, people need to understand, say we still in November. Say it's still early. We still in November. So why person going to come out and thought say we cannot win the league, it's over? Say no, because Saka has not lost any faith that Arsenal can finish this season with silverware. The Gunners are currently on a poor run of form. We know that. After failing to win any of their previous 3 Premier League games, Arsenal have slipped to 5th in the league, and they are 7 points off the league leaders, Liverpool. However, our next match, now this Inter Milan, and Saka dey full of confidence. Say, Inter, we don't study them, we know what they do. So for this match, Ajay, we don't go do badly. Say, for me, I always live by the quote. It's not what you see, it's what you believe. That's what Saka said. If you look at our squad, the quality we have, the players we have, and at the same time, we are only in November. So I don't think I've lost any belief. Obviously, there's a lot of noise around the club, and we lost 2 games and drew another one. But at the same time, it's important to stay calm. We don't want to create any panic and chaos. I don't think we need that right now. And I tend to subscribe to his line of thought times the day. Remember when I did my analysis, one at the time I talk, say, we don't play more stronger games than this Liverpool. At the time I talk, say, this Man City is significantly weaker. Some people for the comment section, they argue with me. Say, Sir CHUKS, now so Man City they do. They go still win the league. But not be this season. Shebi they see as they go for your eye. You want to say Man City normal like this, they lose. They will still lose more this season at J. You see that Rodri? When no day. That is the maestro, the glue where they hold the team. I say no day. They are open. Then go attack you, score, but you say if you go for attack, they'll score. That's the difference. Rodri no day. Kevin De Bruyne no day. Two of them. They don't old now, especially that Kevin De Bruyne. Rodri never really old like that. But that Kevin De Bruyne, that guy, you know if he play week in, week out like that for them again. And this month he don't get groin injury. This month he don't do it. So these days, it is open season. Anybody can knock Man City now. I tell you for free. If no be, that's why I just the para. Say if no be that red card will collect for Man City. Now we for start the losing run for them. That they are unbeaten and waiting for that time. Now we for first scatter that place. But just quite unfortunate. So what happened on that day? They know, see, that fear factor is no more. That Man City fear factor is no more. I they tell you for free. But people go see the arguing. They say, I they tell you. So more just the watch as this season. Been at this season. People could see as they go. Now the mirror. Because they let us know say Arsenal narrowly escape UEFA punishments over strict Champions League rules. You know, say yesterday, but the time I talk say before I did the evening show, I waited for Arteta press conference. The press conference no come because I don't know for some reason it's in late. So I can't hear say you get time where UEFA don't put say you must do your press conference from 12 o'clock from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. maximum. Yes. So anything don't pass 8 p.m. you collect punishment. If you say you go pay fine. So I think they did it before close to 8, before 8 snack. Then they do them very, very late. Get if I get the video now, but I know just want to play the video too long, so I just bring out the key points we'll go address. I get the transcripts, we'll just read through them, just address some key points there. Nobody to play the entire video. I don't make this video go too long. Now Simone Inzaghi will be the coach of Inter Milan. Instead of the one in own players, so they expect a backlash from Arsenal. You get the type of backlash when they talk about like the fact say Arsenal don't they come. So this match, Arsenal go on die put. So Arsenal go on make sure say that losing streak, continue here. Because Inter Milan manager Simone Inzaghi believes Arsenal will be out for revenge ahead of the Champions League clash at San Siro. The Gunners admitted this fixture having taken 1 point from their last 3 Premier League matches. You get so it don't go make sense when they can't come here. Can't lose again. So Baba can say, I watched them play against Newcastle, but playing away to them is really tough. It was an interesting match, but we know that we will be facing a side that wants to put on a show. That's according to their coach. So at the end of the day, that one are the advice when they give young people. But me, I know say like what this they talk, more go there, more no fear them. If we collect clean sheets, and we stand the chance of winning the game. For our defense, I know say Ben White don't come back, confirm. So Timber still there, which means our defense is solid. We expect Timber to play that left side, then Ben White will play right. Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, everybody confirming to Raya D. So for midfield, as far as no day, so we should be expecting Odegaard, Merino, Partey. Now what me they expect today? Unless maybe Arteta wants to outside the box, want to bring Jorginho. But normal, Odegaard, Merino, Partey. Now go play. Partey go protect the back four. Merino go play Shaka row. Odegaard go Conde. I don't even know whether Merino and Odegaard don't play before here. And don't forget, Merino and Odegaard bust the midfield at Real Sociedad. When Odegaard come off from loan for Real Madrid, go Real Sociedad that year, they get a relationship. So two of them feel compliment, like they know themselves, they understand themselves. So today they go complement each other. I think today is going to be the first time we'll see two of them play together for the first time. I stand to be corrected, but I think today is going to be the first time. So we'll see how it will be. Then for the attacking side of things, normal Alvarez, Martinelli, Saka, and we're good to go. So now we say midfield maestro don't do. We'll see how everything will segment today. I did pumped up. I just did in high spirit. I believe say things will happen for us today. Now coming to the press conference where I talk say I took some transcripts of the major talking points where Arteta talk. So let's deal with it. Now they asked Arteta about Odegaard and Declan Rice. Arteta said the positive news is it's great to have Martin Odegaard back. Obviously, he trained with us for the first time, a full session today. He felt good. It's a bit earlier than we expected, but he wanted to be with the team. So we'll decide tomorrow. That was yesterday. We're going to talk about today. So we'll decide tomorrow whether we'll use him, but at least it's a big step that he traveled with us and it's a part of the team. On Declan Rice, unfortunately, he has picked up an injury against Newcastle. He was able to finish the game, but he wasn't feeling good in the last few days. So we had to assess him on Thursday to understand whether he will be fit or not fit for the weekend. Now, furthermore, Babakari talks for Declan Rice. So what he really do am na knock. So it's a problem with his foot. He wasn't comfortable with it. So at the moment, he's not fit. So, but there's still optimism. Say, after the scan, just like Chelsea said, we do scan for Kopama. After the scan, once we get the results, we go know how far, whether the guy go fit play against Chelsea. If you know if he play, no yawa, we go see how we take manage, get. Now, on whether there's pressure to win this season, like me, I dey talk and say, Baba, Ateta must win something this season at G. So Ateta can say, my blood is pumping. This is the kind of game that we want to play. That's against Inter. So come to Milan to play Inter. 2 years ago, they were in the final of the Champions League. They won the Scudetto last year. So to come here and show the team that we are right now and the ambition that we have, these are the kind of games we want to play. That's for sure. Well, I think I not really answered the question whether they ask and whether yes or no. But from the body language, he knows what is at stake. That he must deliver something this season. Not to say if he not deliver, they go sack him, but for his own sanity, he needs to win something. It doesn't have to be the league, even though that the league everybody define, but he needs to win something. Now, on the message to the supporters after Edu Gaspar left and after the defeat to Newcastle, so Babaka just say in moments when you have a defeat or two, or certain news that nobody expects, like Edu Gaspar leaving, like we've always done, we stick together with positive energy and we move forward. This is part of football and we have to be very strong, and that's what we've done. We've come a long way with that, so stick together. I think the second person to talk about sticking together. Bukayo Saka said this thing after the Newcastle game, we should stick together. This is not the time for toxicity. This is not the time for insult and abuses. Stick together and it will be okay. Now, on the next talking point, they say, on why he likes Saka as a captain. So Baba say, especially the way people they look at Saka, people admire him, people respect him, people want to be next to him. He's got the capacity to inject this positivity into people, a very particular way of smiling and transmitting his energy. And he's one of the leaders right now. He's come all the way from the academy. He's one of our biggest talents, biggest players, no question about that. He's got that status in the team right now. So these are the major talking points from the press conference we Ateta do ahead of the match against Inter Milan. So I don't really want to play the lengthy video because many things we talk about I don't think say they're too important to get. The major news we say how far we to do Declan Rice, so now knock. We won't do scan. After the scan, we go know whether I go play against Chelsea. I be no go play. You know, follow the team travel. You get so nothing to talk about Ben White or maybe Gabriel Magalhaes. All those ones they available. They're ready. Timber, everybody did. Now we get Timber, we get Zinchenko. See, say people don't come back small. After this match, after Chelsea, then after international break, Ricardo Calaveri, he will come back. So before you know, we don't get our full squad back. Then let's see how everything will continue at the end of the day. So my dear, some of us the biggest things of the day. Now, the fact is, Saka they say like this, we don't study Inter Milan. We know how dangerous they are, so we'll see how we take care of that problem. You get so because it is one thing to understand how dangerous your opposition is, their strengths and their weaknesses, and you say how you go to make sure say you enter them. So I don't know how to go bishop, but I'm actually say 9 p.m. tonight. We will see how everything go unfold. So 1 hour before the game, Arsenal will put out their lineup. We will see who and who will involve. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So till I come your way later in the evening for the evening news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Not game out. All right, guys. Bye bye.